And is the swine flu the new terrorism? That's a question that's out there, and David Schuster takes a closer look at that question from the Politics Desk. David.
Cameron, as the number of cases continue to grow, so does the blame game. And listen to these recent misleading arguments from some conservative broadcasters. This is courtesy of the group MediaMatters.org.
Could this be a terrorist attack through Mexico?
There's the bioterrorism angle. What better way to sneak a virus in this country than to give it to Mexicans?
And they are a perfect mule. Perfect mules for bringing this virus into America.
Bernard Whitman is a Democratic strategist and pollster. Brad Blakeman is a Republican strategist. Brad, I want to start with you and play for you. Conservative host Jeff Severin has been suspended by his station in Boston since the outbreak started. He has been calling Mexicans criminalians, primitives, and leeches. And here's the comment that really got him in trouble. Watch.
I'm just grateful that I don't work in the emergency room.
Yeah, well, that's become essentially condos for Mexicans.
Brad, Jay Severin there's no place for any of those claims, are there?
No, I think that it is absolutely outrageous and disgusting. The type of lies that are being spread are not only incorrect, but they do a tremendous disservice to our public health system. You know, this is not the first time. We typically see during these pandemics people blaming immigrants. This happened with the Black Plague, people blaming the Jews. This happened in 1918 when we blamed the Mexicans. And it's this type of anti-immigrant fear which is just horrendous that we have to deal with this in American society today. The truth is most of these people got the flu traveling to Mexico, including students on vacations and a former Secret Service agent that traveled with the president. And so to hear these individuals blame it on illegal immigrants, I find appalling at best.
It also just sounds idiotic. And Brad, I know that some of these conservative broadcasters are not as stupid as they sound. So what's really going on in your politics, and that is some conservative broadcasters see this as an opportunity to essentially ride the swine flu in order to somehow try to hammer the prospect of immigration reform.
Look, these people are the Howard Sterns of conservative and liberal radio. They say things outrageous in order to get ratings. They don't think of the public safety or the public well-being. They're thinking selfishly of themselves. The radio station who canned that guy did absolutely the right thing. No matter whether you call yourself a conservative or a liberal, when you spew hate, you should be canned. Free speech does not mean you have the right to spew hate. And I believe that in these instances, the marketplace took care of itself, and more radio stations should be screening very carefully what their outrageous personalities say over the public airways.
Brad, what do you think motivates broadcasters to sort of go down this road? I mean, why can't they simply argue, and it's a legitimate argument to say, you know what, maybe the Obama administration is wrong to not close down the border with Mexico. Why can't broadcasters just try to argue those intellectual points as opposed to making up this crazy stuff?
Because they're trying to be outrageous, and the fact that we're talking about it here on a widely viewed cable station on a different medium is everything these individuals want. But it's up to their companies to censor themselves and realize that this kind of speech has no place in the marketplace and can actually do much more damage than their entertainment value.
Bernard, you get the last word.
Well, unfortunately, the problem is that these types of comments then sweep into American culture, and you get calls for people to shut the border, blame the Mexicans, and it has tremendous negative impact among the wider population. We need to be far more responsible and realize that conservatives across the board have to step up and disavow these comments, lest children and other people are hurt by these horrible accusations. It's
and that's
really
why we love Brad Blakeman, because he's got the courage to do just that. Brad Blakeman, Republican strategist, Bernard Whitman, Democratic strategist. Thank you both. We appreciate it.